Okay. Hopefully everyone can tune in here. Sorry, I was making some stream adjustments. Las Vegas Venom. Yeah, the Fort Lauderdale Flamingos. Right. Atlanta. We're gonna have a clear day game with some light wind. Nice day for football in Fort Lauderdale. Make sure the stream's looking okay. All right, there in that preview. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. Experts here have Fort Lauderdale as a heavy favorite. See how that fares. I don't know. The Venom can be a pretty sneaky good team. Battle of the Desert versus the whatever Everglades. I don't know what Fort Lauderdale's in. Really, what you call it. Let's get this one kicked off and going. We got 4 games again tonight. Following this, Wallabies Lions, Dev League games, Narwhals Kings, Nightmares Vipers. And that shit is jittery. Kickoff, here we go. Oh, Remington, Wellington in to return this one. And the Las Vegas Venom are going to start first on offense. Throw right away, but dropped. Tough drop. 2nd and 10. Tucker, rookie season. Looking to lead this Venom deep into the playoffs. He's going to dump it off to JQ for a 9-yard gain. 3rd and 1 facing the Venom. Quick throw. Let's go. Remington Wellington in stride down the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown. Las Vegas Venom. Dingo's getting burned by the 6-2. And it'll be Nutzenkirchen in to kick the PAT. The Venom strike first quickly here. Get on the board. Take it back to Fort Lauderdale. Why is it? Oh. I hate this Streamlabs shit. Sorry if the stream looks rough. I'm going to have to restart it if it's that bad. Stupid bit rate. Miracle Robinson Jr. pitches out to Thomas Noble on 2nd down. Tackled for a loss by Frost Sucks. 3rd and 7 coming up. Miracle Robinson Jr. out of the pistol, throwing across the middle. Wide open is Ernesto Romero III, and Romero III makes a defender miss. Would have been a touchdown-saving tackle. Instead, it's a Romero touchdown. EAT is good. That will knot this ball game up. Pablo in to kick the PAT, or the kickoff. Return Colt Wellington, CRW. A little glitchy at first. Yeah, I don't know. It's not letting me set my bit rate. I've tried it a couple times, and I just really don't like Streamlabs. Ucker to Cosmo Strand Fury, who catches it in stride and makes one Ingo tackler miss. Tackled down at the 49. Big plays from both offense in a game where I thought we would have seen the defenses show out. Ucker. The gun with plenty of time. Wide open across the middle. It's JQ, and JQ scores. So, yeah, I'm not talking about the source. I'm talking about the bit rate allowed. I know it's in 1080p. I'm trying to stream it in 1080p. That is my intention. Boss James to return this. Bingos are gonna be down by 7 again. 3 scores early in this first quarter. 2 by the Venom, 1 by the Bingos. They have a chance to knot it up. Throw to Noble, and that's a good route. Makes a couple defenders miss. And the Mingos up to the 49. Pistol formation. Robinson's thrown out of it and overthrows running back. I believe that was Thomas Noble the second going out there. 2nd and 10 coming up. Noble runs it for a gain of 1. 3rd and 9. In the gun. Miracle Robinson Jr. across the middle. Wide open as Romero again, who had that touchdown earlier. Tackled. Good post route by Ernesto Romero III. He goes get a fresh set downs at the 22-yard line. Robinson Jr. throwing. Sack, though. Block your line in to recover. Jordan Isaac, Grundleland, Dahlbeck. Or Granlund, Dahlbeck. In on the tackle there. 2nd and 17. See a Noble run for a yard. Make it 3rd and 16. Robinson Jr. in the pistol, going to throw to the flat. Dash runman. Not have nearly enough for the first. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see Pablo kick what will be about a 39-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. Bingos down by 4, kicking the ball off back to the Venom. Venom looked pretty good on offense their first 2 possessions. Bingos looked pretty good on offense their first 2 possessions. Up for center. Has some time, gonna throw it. Deflected, could have been intercepted. That it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Tucker. The gun with running backs to his left and right. Gonna throw it across the middle. JQ wide open. That is a first down. Love that play. JQ, wide receiver number 3, in on the catch. We get to the second quarter already. Venom in the lead on the road. On offense, you have a fresh set of downs. Both teams, offenses showing up here. Defenses, nowhere to be found as Boderman gets the catch. Running back and gains 9. Quite the pickup there. 2nd and 1 for Ucker. In the shotgun. Has to get rid of it quickly and does, but nearly throws an interception. That could have been costly. Not sure if he was going to get sacked or picked off. It's 3rd and 1 now. Ucker, quick throw into traffic. Incomplete. And the Mingo's defense makes a stand. Will force the first possession of the game that's going to result in a punt. Punt is a good-looking one. Let's see if it's a coffin. Yes, it is. So the Mingos are going to have a 99-yard field. We've got a safety watch, folks. Is American Robinson Jr. going to throw? And Dash Runman going to bail them out. Really good coverage by the Venom there, but Runman snagging it. Gets them some breathing room. Fresh set of downs up to the 15 for Robinson Jr. This time a Noble run's going to get a good chunk. About 15 or 16. Noble's best run of the day. He's trying to drive. Runman catch outside. Gets a couple blocks. He's down the sideline. Is he going to? No. Thought he was going to stunt on that defender. Instead, makes a business decision to duck out of bounds. Picks up a huge gain. Flipping the field. Mingo's at the Venom 35, and they're throwing again. Overthrown, though. 2nd and 10 coming up. Empty set for JR. A quick throw, the out and up route on the left side, but that is not doing anything. Mingo's face a 3rd down here. They play this one out. They've got 4 wide receivers out there with the running back, and Robinson Jr. has to get rid of it quick. Almost intercepted. Pressure was coming fast. And that will bring out Pablo for another field goal attempt. Had one earlier. This one's significantly longer. A 52-yarder kick is up and good. Mingos on the board for 13. Down by 1. Taking the ball back to the Venom. Wellington on the return. And it'll be Ucker. Try to get the Venom some points. They were moving a little bit, but had to settle for a punt last drive. See if they can come away with points this drive. They face 2nd and 10 on their own 13. Ucker hit as he throws an interception. Von Ubercastle, could he go all the way? No. Interception by the Mingos. This defense showing up these last couple possessions now. Must have got their wake-up call. Almost returning it for a touchdown. Stopped a few yards short. Noble on the carry gains a few, or loses a few, I should say. Gummas in that on that tackle. Miracle Robinson Jr. throwing across the middle. Dash Runman wide open, and Mingos have the lead for the first time this ball game. The PAT is good. 20-14 here. Midway through the second quarter. 2-2-2 on the clock in the second quarter. 20-point game, so we got a lot of 2s. Let's see some 2s in chat. Just for fun. And it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Venom. We're trailing for the first time in this game. Ucker going to come out in a all 5 wide receivers split out. Throw it underneath Miller. Miller's first catch, and he's got a 1st down. Good pickup there. Need a few more of those, but we've hit the 2-minute warning. Venom have all 3 timeouts. A little bit of a field to work with. So they're going to come out in the goal line formation. Classic formation to call on their own 28-yard line. And Ucker's going to get sacked and stripped. In is Vasquez to return it. And he is gone. Touchdown, Mingos. Turning defense into offense. A little piece of me dies inside every single time they pass out of the goal line formation. They do it there, and it costs them. It's just awful. You try to make a playbook, and it just does not work. Goal line formation and 6-2 trump all, I guess. Mingos scoring. I believe they were. It was a 14-7 game at one point. They've scored 20 unanswered since late in the first quarter. And I'm back on offense with a chance to respond. They're down by 13 now. Tucker going to work, getting JQ underneath. Good gain up to the 42. They've had a lot of success with those routes over the middle. Of course, one of their touchdowns coming from a deep bomb against the 6-2 on the left side, but JQ getting some action there. Another catch for him. 6-yard pickup, 2nd and 4. Tucker throwing a lot this drive. Gets it to Chico Cortez. Gains 4. Fort Lauderdale calls a timeout. Interesting. So they're trying to conserve the clock, maybe get the ball back. Venom in a 6-2. We'll see if they throw or run. They quick throw. Go Wellington on the out route. Down the sideline. Makes one miss, and he is gone. CRW with the touchdown. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got a ball game on our hands. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's what you like to see. And Knutson-Kirken's PAT is good. 21-27 here. You're at home wondering where the defense is. I'm in the booth wondering the same thing. 6-point ball game here in Fort Lauderdale. Mingos have a chance to make it a 2-score game on this drive. They have 61 seconds, 2 timeouts, and a hot QB in JR. Robinson Jr. avoids the sack, throws it away. Wow, that was shifty. Surprised he was able to get out of the way. Incomplete, though, 2nd and 10. Empty set for Jamirico Robinson Jr. Throws the out and up. Dash Runman catches it, breaks the tackle, down the sideline, to the 20, to the 10, but stopped. I believe that's Mitch Gobitsky in on the tackle. The final tackle that could have been made. Huge pickup for the Mingos. Clock is rolling, though. Runman with another catch. No timeouts being called here. They're trying to milk that clock as much as possible. 5 wide receivers for Robinson. Definitely throwing here. Over the middle. Overthrown. So tough to throw it here down in the red zone, especially inside this 10-yard line or so. 3rd and 7. Throw wide open as Matt Cawthon, the tight end, getting a touchdown in the goal line. Nobody around him except for another receiver, and the Mingos are up by 13 again. Just a few ticks left here in the second quarter. Pablo kicks this one away. Colt Remington Wellington and to return it. 23-yard line is where this Venom offense will take over. Don't have a lot of time to score. I'm not expecting them to go all the way, but I could be wrong. Throw to JQ. That is a gain of 3, and we get to the locker rooms here. Fort Lauderdale off to a slow start, but a huge second quarter gives them the lead, and they will get the ball back to start the second half. And so, Jamirico Robinson Jr. in the shotgun, throws an interception. Luca De Ferrari on the INT, a clutch interception for this Las Vegas Venom on the opening play of the third quarter. Venom, we're down by 13, have a chance to score. They're at the Flamingos 18. Throwing for it. Has some time. Going into the corner. Incomplete. It was one-on-one, but wasn't quite placed right. 2nd and 10. Ucker has to get rid of it. There's pressure and overthrows again. So it'll be 3rd and 10. 2 straight incompletions. Venom not really capitalizing on this turnover yet. See, he's got 4 wide receiver. Ucker does. Throwing again to No Surprise. Gets it to JQ. JQ, does he have enough? No. But does get the first down. First and goal to go at the 1. This is a danger zone, though. We've seen a lot of offensive struggle at this shorter yardage. The Ucker under center, pitching it to Boderman. Boderman makes one miss. Does he have enough push? No. Maybe gets a few inches. Marcus Hopkins in on that tackle. They're going to have to go for it again. This time, Ucker in the pistol. 6-2 for the Mingos. Ucker has to get rid of it quick. Wide open is Chico Cortez for the touchdown. Wow, what a game. Both quarterbacks with some costly turnovers here. And the Venom hanging around with the maybe the super casual bowl favorites. 34-28 early in the third quarter. A.K. Knutson-Kirken to boot this one deep. We'll see how Jamirico Robinson Jr. shakes off that interception, if he does at all. Iboss James returns it up to the 25. And I think another thing we could see is a little bit more integration of Noble, the second, of course, as they are in a goal line formation, passing out of it, so just watch me die a little inside. But Matt Cawthon with the tough catch in traffic, tackled immediately after a gain of about 12. Cawthon had that touchdown to end the second quarter. This time, first down pickup. Robinson Jr. throwing deep, wide open. Cade Williams tackled, though, had a lot of separation there. Defender came over to make the touchdown-saving tackle. Mingo's all the way down to the 20 now, and they're throwing to Runman, who jukes and scores. What an effective move there on that right sideline. Just like that, the Flamingos answer back. We're going to make this one a 13-point game again with that Pablo PAT. Well, it's just like, you know, you make a playbook, right? You have a playbook that you make, and the goal line formation, first of all, nobody has a tight end too, I don't think, right now. So it's like, one, they're putting players out there that are bots, and then it's like, also, why are you passing out of it when you have only, you know, a couple receivers on it, and you have this whole field to work with? That's the issue I have with goal line. Ucker to throw. Boderman, all right, on the catch. And I'm moving the sticks. Gain of 12 on that last play. Ucker back in the pistol. He looks, he throws to the right side. Incomplete. Now, on 2nd and 10, Ucker throwing again, and overthrown, could have been intercepted. Looking for JQ, I believe, the intended receiver. Third down for the Venom. Mingos clamping down on defense, maybe. We'll see how they fare. Ucker to, I think that was Willie Miller. Incomplete. Or maybe that was a bot. I can't tell. 25. No, Miller's 2. Incomplete, and the Venom are going to have to punt this one away. So Mingos have a chance to really open up this game. They are ahead by 2 scores. They could make it a 3-score game on this drive. Robinson Jr. with everyone split out wide. They're going to throw it to Runman, who's been so hot this game. Gets 5 there, can't shed any tackles. That's what he's been doing. Runman hasn't really caught any deep bombs like Ernesto Romero did, and Cade Williams. He's just been catching these underneath ones. And there's Iboss James. Yeah, you just called it in the chat there, PCAS. Iboss James with his first catch of the night for 14. Gets a fresh set of downs, but back to Runman. He's been just getting these underneath routes and then breaking them big with his break tackle and agility ability. There on the underneath route, it's Runman again. A favorite target for JR. JR in this one. Moving the sticks. 10 catches, 170 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Great game from Dash. Robinson Jr. just gets rid of it. Thought that was going to be a strip sack. Instead, it's incomplete. Receiver, if he would have caught it, would have actually lost more yards than incompletion. 2nd and 10. Mingo's on the Venom 38. They're going to run it with Noble. First carry for Noble in a hot minute. And that is a 9-yard pickup. Makes this a very manageable 3rd and 1. See the Not 6-2. See, like the 5-2. Ugly formation. Quick throw from Robinson Jr., but it's well covered by the Venom. And the Venom defense makes a stand. We're going to force a Pablo field goal. This one from 47, excuse me, and is good. So Pablo, 3 for 3 on the night. Effective game from him. Puts the Mingos up by 16. 2-point conversions are tough to come by here. Venom with about 16 points down, about 30 seconds left or so in the third quarter. Need to start making something happen. JQ on the out route. Doesn't get the first. Thought they were going to give him the forward momentum. He's second in inches. Tucker throws. Pressure is picked up nicely. Gets Chico Cortez on the out route. Gets the first down. We get to the fourth quarter. Let's see some fours in chat. It's only a 2-score game. Venom are on offense, so yeah, let's get some fours in chat. Venom have a potent offense. We'll see if CRW is going to get in on the action. Botterman with the catch here. That's a gain of 1. Second and 9. Tucker in the gun. Has some time. Throws. JQ on the curl route. Fresh set of downs for Las Vegas. They're up to the 39. Their own 39. Tucker's going to come out in an empty set and throws an interception to the truth. Oh, that is just a terrible looking animation. And the Mingos are going to take over at the Venom 37. They can really seal this game out with some noble runs and another score. Up by 2 scores. Field goal will make it a 19-point game. Noble carries it. It's a gain of 5. Thompson Jr. passing it. It looks on this 3rd down and 4. Going to throw it across the middle, but throws an interception to Mitch Gobitsky. So it seems like once one QB throws an INT, the other one follows suit. And the Venom get the ball back into the hands of their offense. They're at their own 16, though. 3.5 minutes here. They're going to work quick, and they will do that with JQ. Over the middle, up to the 35. Clock keeps ticking away, though. Tucker throwing behind the line of scrimmage. It's Q who just steps out of bounds after a gain of 1. And not prematurely steps out of bounds. Might have been able to get to the next level. Only had 1 man to beat. Nevertheless, 2nd and 10 for Ucker on their own 36. Out route again, but that's incomplete. 3rd and 9. All on the 36. You have to wonder if it's starting to get close to 4-down territory. Now Ucker going to throw to Chico Cortez, who is close to the first, and they give it to him. Clock keeps moving in Fort Lauderdale. 2.5 minutes here. You think they'd have to kind of score before the 2-minute warning. That incompletion brings up 2nd and 10. Tucker, the throw, gets rid of it. Almost picked off by this Mingos defense again. Instead falls incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up. All things considered, Ucker having a really good rookie season so far. And incompletion, though, is going to make it 4th and 10. I think you have to go for it here. And they will. Ucker stays out. 5 wide receivers out here. As Ucker throws it underneath, hits JQ, but JQ is stopped short. Could not hit Q in stride. And that's a turnover on downs. Mingos are going to get the ball back at their own 49. Noble the second. Runs. Gets the first down. Noble the second trying to ice this game. 2-minute warning. Hit him with all 3 timeouts, but it's not looking good for them. Noble the second with a run out of the shotgun. Great pickup. Make it second in inches. Venom use their first timeout of the second half. And Hippopotamus with his first action of the game. Love them fullback runs on those short yardage situations. Works to perfection. Moves the sticks. Gains about 9. Fresh set of downs for the Mingos. Noble the second. In the carry. 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 coming up. Pitch now to Noble. And he has it. So I think that will all but do it. Yep. Mingo's out in victory formation here, and they're going to come away with a W. At home, 44-28. So after this, we'll have our final game of the season. Wallabies at Lions. To give you a brief overview of where we're at through most of week 5, we have the Roswell Aliens at 5-0, the Mexico City Silver Eagles at 5-0. The Flamingos will advance to 4-1. Victorious Lions are at 4-0. Frost Giants 3-2. Hammerheads 3-2. Did I mention the Venom dropped to 2-3 after this game? So a lot of shakeup in the standing there, especially at the top. Dragons and Knights still winless, as well as the Wallabies, who played against the Lions here coming up. And then don't go anywhere. After that, we'll have Dev League action. Again, first game, which I estimate will be in about a half hour or so, maybe 40 minutes, will be the Narwhals at Kings, and then we'll have Nightmares at Vipers. Good game from Jamirico Robinson Jr. Did have a couple interceptions, but didn't haunt him. And then Vasquez with that fumble recovery touchdown, which really changed the momentum in the game. On Ubercastle with a interception. The Truth with an interception. That'll do it. We'll move on to Vancouver. All right. New Zealand at Vancouver. I always forget that the Wallabies are in New Zealand. We're going to go to Baltimore, I guess. Why not? Baltimore and Vancouver kind of rhyme. Snowy day game with some high winds. Tough day for football. Experts in this one have Vancouver as a hefty favorite, 97% chance. Although we saw last game was really close with, I think the Mingos are at 93% favor. So sometimes you got to take this number with a grain of salt. All 4 devs siding with the Victorious Lions. We'll see how this one plays out. The Wallabies have a really good QB in Williams. Lions have really good players all throughout their roster. I think this will be a high-scoring affair in Vancouver. Taking this one away is Mr. Zuko Ito. Some might know him better as Darkness Rising. Taking this one away to Jalen Smith III. Wallabies going to start out on offense near the 19. For Kyle Williams and company are going to take over. He's starting out in the gun with 4 wide receivers split out. It's a snap, throws it underneath the Botterman. Botterman hit quickly after a gain of 8. Williams. Everyone split out. Has to throw it quickly and does to a Botterman. And that's a fresh set of downs for the Wallabies. And 10 for New Zealand. They're throwing. Has to get rid of it quick. Surprised he was able to get that one off at all. 2nd and 10. Ball is incomplete as Williams was hit while throwing. Let's see if he can change it up here. Botterman with the catch. Tackled quickly after a gain of 6. 3rd and 4 coming up. Williams with the pass and throws it. Interception. That's Odion Muldoon. Williams under pressure just flung it into a velvet sea, and the victorious Lions get the turnover, take over at the Wallabies 44, and then going deep right away is Henry Moore from Mike Oxlong. That Moore to Oxlong connection so strong last season, showing up here in this game. Vancouver striking quickly. Ito's PAT makes it 7-0. Ito taking this one away. Jalen Smith III to return it. Wallabies looked like they were kind of moving a little bit there. Turnover super costly, as we see in all these games, really. Especially when you're back this far in your own territory. Williams to throw across the middle, drop by Potterman. It was a good route, good release, just couldn't hang on to it. 2nd and 10 coming up. It's Williams to throw. Johnson, love hammer, in on the sack. He got there so fast, wasn't even touched. 3rd and 20, and we've got a safety watch, folks. Williams, the combat, is going to split everyone out wide. Everyone drops back in coverage, but thrown short, not going to make that happen. 4th and 20, Duck football in to punt this one. His first punt of the night. Set to return is Master Bader. And Green Army will return this one. Makes one defender miss and gets up to the 38, so both offensive possessions for the Lions have started in Wallaby territory. Oxlong under center. Troy Frosty behind him. Ox is going to throw. And Grayson with the catch gets a block downfield. Makes one miss, but gets tackled. Defender is able to shed his block. Great gain from the tight end, Jason Grayson. Lions 1st and goal to go at the 7. And now they're going to run it, but Troy Frosty stuffed behind the line of scrimmage after a loss of 5. My goodness, Botterman getting in there. Absolutely blowing that play up. 2nd and goal to go. Oxlong with some time throwing into traffic, but Blaze Boss behind the defense, snagging it. Touchdown, Vancouver. Oxlong has 2 touchdowns and 3 completions for 3 different receivers. PAT from Ito is good. Victorious Lions ahead 14-0. Ito's kick is away. Jalen Smith III's return is underway. The Wallabies on their 3rd offensive possession. See how they play this one out. They've been able to dink and dunk a little bit. See if they get Smith III a little bit more involved. Haven't seen much of him in the past, at least. And Botterman catching it right in front of all those defenders. Quick throw from Williams, and that gets them a 1st. Just what the Wallabies needed. Up to their own 34 now. Williams has to get rid of it. In on the coverages. Steel flex, I believe. Incomplete. Could have been intercepted. Instead, it's 2nd down and 10. Williams to throw. Throws it and throws an interception. That's depressing. The offseason acquisition for the Lions. Getting in there and picking it off. 2 interceptions for this Lions defense, and we're still only in the 1st quarter. As Frosty on the carry, it's about 6. Could have been a loss of a couple, but breaks a tackle. 2nd down and 4 for the victorious Lions. Oxlong to throw. Has some time going underneath, looking for more. Moore's caught it. In stride, makes one defender miss, but is tackled from behind. Last defender who could have made a play down at the 17-yard line. Fresh set of downs for Vancouver. Oxlong to throw. Has some time going. And intercepted by Elsis Gray. Just completely missed the target, I guess. Kind of an ugly-looking animation once more. Wallabies get a turnover now. As Williams is sacked, though, in the end zone. Johnson Lovehammer on the safety. Just could not get rid of it, so I guess maybe it was a strategic interception. I don't know. Duck football has to kick this one away. Vancouver takes the lead 16-0. Moore returns this one up to the 37. We'll see if Oxlong could shake off the interception, or maybe they integrate Frosty a little bit more into the offense. Weak eye formation. Oxlong's back to pass. Has some time. Throwing it. And incomplete. Looks like the receiver had a step, but maybe it was a little underthrown. 2nd and 10. We're still in the first quarter, folks. This game is going on for a little bit. A lot of incompletions and scores, I guess. Oxlong throwing. Incomplete. Good coverage there by the Wallabies, and they force the Lions to face a 3rd down. I think the first 3rd down the Lions have had to attempt here. Oxlong going to throw it out to Martinelli. Overthrown. Ugly looking pass. That'll make it 4th down and 10. Zuko Ito in to pump this one away. And not going to be attempted to be returned. It's a good one, but they do not stop it before it rolls in the end zone because the football doesn't stop rolling ever. 1st and 10 at the 20. Williams back on offense. Has a couple interceptions on him. Got sacked in the end zone. See if he can will this team to some points here. We get to the 2nd quarter of play in Vancouver. The Lions are defending their home field. Up by 16. Williams in the gun. Going to throw. Has to get rid of it. There's a late flag. I think it's going to be a hold. It is on the Bottomus Bonnerman. Lions will accept it and replay 2nd down. This time 17 yards from the 1st down marker. Williams to throw. Over the middle. Another flag. And we'll see what this is on. Another hold. My goodness. This is a terrible slew of penalties. 2nd and 27 now, and we're on a safety watch, folks. Williams trying to throw his way out of a slump. Going to get it to Bonnerman underneath, who's got a good gain. Jukes, but gets out of bounds. Gain of 10, 3rd and 17 coming up. Williams in the gun. The throw just gets rid of it. You know, PCAS, I'll just make a bold statement here and say, even if those 7 players did update, I don't think the Wallabies make the playoffs this season. Either way, you slice it. And so it'll be Bader. Return this one. He's got some space. Good return down the left side up to the 41-yard line. Oxlong in the gun. Throwing to the right side, it's Martinelli. Even Martinelli's got a gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. Trips to his left, it's Oxlong under center. Frosty behind him, he's throwing. And Grayson down the right side, wide open. Does he have enough speed? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Lions. Jason Grayson gets the score there. Nice block downfield, too. And that'll be a 23-point lead for this Lions team now. Raise on. Raise off. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know, Vaughn. I think it starts at the management level, so that's the issue with the Wallabies. But anyway, Bonnerman on the Williams quick throw gains 4. They've been under pressure all game long. Couple sacks for the Lions, some interceptions. Bonnerman on the carry now, tackled for loss by Faith Sabor. Action we've seen from Sabor here. Make it 3rd and 8 as we're 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams to throw, and throws it out of bounds. That's going to be a very quick 3 and out for the Wallabies. Not what they needed. Punting the ball back to Vancouver here. The Lions will have just over 2 minutes to work with. The 2-minute warning, all 3 timeouts. To attack on even more. Vader's going to get up near the 49. Trips left for Oxlong. Frosty behind him. Haven't seen a lot of Frosty carries. This time we do. Pitch to Troy Frosty, who gets a great gain. Makes 2 defenders miss, and he's down the sideline. Touchdown, Lions. The rookie running back Troy Frosty getting a 51-yard carry after not being utilized much previously. Huge burst into the end zone for 6. Lions make it a 30-point advantage. Zuko Ito to kick this one away. 30-0. As we approach 2-minute warning here. Jalen Smith III return. Kyle Williams not finding a rhythm whatsoever. He had a little bit going that very first possession. Just really hasn't been the same since. We'll see if he gets Smith III or will be the Sheep involved. That's a throw, but into coverage there. Could have been intercepted. 2nd and 10. Williams in the pistol. Throw. Gets rid of it, and well covered by the Lions again. 2 plays, 2 incompletions for the Wallabies. That's kind of been their offense for a lot of the season so far. 3rd and 10 coming up. They're going to hand it off to Byerman, who is stuffed behind the line of scrimmage by Johnson Lovehammer and Vancouver. Trying to show no mercy. Calls it a timeout, their first timeout of the second half. They're going to get the ball back about 1:40. It's going to be near midfield. Bader on the return. Actually up to 42. Only 42 yards, 2 timeouts, and 1:42 for Vancouver to potentially score some more points. They're in the weak eye. Oxlong throwing for it. Going over the middle. Wide open is Jason Grayson, who had a step, and I think Henry Moore was open too, as he could have flipped the coin and probably got a touchdown either way. Instead goes to Grayson for Grayson's 2nd touchdown. He's over the century mark out of the tight end position. You love to see it. Lions up by a bundle now. 37-0. Ito's kickoff is fielded by Jalen Smith III. And he's going to get up to about the 18 or so. Nobody with Williams. All the wide receivers split out. And Jalen Smith III snagging it in what I thought would have been an interception. Instead, coming down with a tough catch. His first one of the night, gain of 15. See if the Wallabies can move the ball here. They've got all 3 timeouts, and there's a throw, but not complete. Stops the clock at $1:13. 2nd and 10. Now 5 wide receivers out there for Williams. He's going to throw it to the right, but dropped. That could have been a big gain for the Wallabies. Instead, it's 3rd and 10. New Zealand not doing much so far this game, and they're going to run it. Lovehammer in on the TFL. Lions take a timeout. Their 2nd one of the half. Going to get the ball back with 1 minute to play and a timeout. Going to have one of their worst starting field positions, though, of the game, all the way at their own 22. Oxlong in the gun. snap. He throws underneath to Blaze Boss, who gets the first down after making a would-be tackler miss up to the 38-yard line. Clock keeps rolling, though. Gonna have to work quick if they want to score. Oxlong to throw. Gets it outside to Martinelli. Martinelli down the right sideline. Makes one tackler miss, and nobody else is going to have the speed to get him. David Martinelli, the former Lions running back and one of the all-time greats in this team's history. Old man getting it done in the slot. Gets the score, putting Lions up by 44 with that PAT. Wallabies have no answer on offense or defense for this team. Ito kicks this one away. Jalen Smith the third. Return yet again. 30 seconds left in this second half. Kyle Williams the throw. Gets it to Bonderman for a short pickup of 3. I think the Wallabies are letting this one run out here. Get into halftime. Williams to throw. Just gets rid of it. Potterman comes back to the ball nicely and turns that into positive yardage for gain of a couple. But we will get to the locker rooms here. Vancouver at home up by a bunch. 44-0. That's 6 touchdowns and 1 safety for those counting at home. They're going to start the second half with the balls, so can really open this up. Yeah, he probably does. I don't have the most. I haven't downloaded the most recent FaceGen file, if I'm being honest. I have not had any time to do anything. I usually don't even. I come home from work and I start the stream for 2.5 hours or so, and I don't even eat. Incomplete there on the Lions' opening possession of this third quarter. 2nd and 10. I'm going to throw it again. This time looking for Kylie Ray, but it's dropped. Maybe a little overthrown there. Ray had some space that would have been caught in stride. Instead, 3rd down and 10. Oxlong to throw. Quick throw, this time to Grayson, and Grayson down the sideline has a couple big touchdowns earlier, gets a first down there for the Lions. See you, Odie. I'm glad to have you here. No, PKS, it's okay. I mean, I eat afterwards. It's just I'm on Central Time too, but it's not that bad. I just eat at 8:30. Oxlong to throw. Hitting Boss underneath, and Boss has got a fresh set of downs up to the 36-yard line. Oxlong going to throw it to Martinelli, but that's incomplete. A little bit overthrown. 2nd and 10. Oxlong to throw. And looking for Moore. Moore's been kind of quiet since that opening drive touchdown. Incomplete, and the Lions face another 3rd down. They were able to convert earlier. We'll see what they do here. It's not looking good. It's probably going to be an out route by Martinelli. Oh, wait, no. It's an underneath route by Moore, who's got a lot of space. In stride and gone. Henry Moore, the 2nd touchdown of the game, gives the Vancouver victorious Lions a 50-piece. Ito's kick is up and good. Lions adding their stats a little bit. See if they get Frosty involved here as the game goes on. It's still early in this game, but Vancouver looking to go 5-0. They would again be one of 4 teams. Yeah, I guess Moore did hear me. Williams throws it incomplete there. But yeah, so it'd be very interesting. We'll have 3 teams undefeated. Aliens, Silver Eagles, and Victorious Lions. None of them have faced each other yet, obviously. So that'll be very interesting. As Williams almost throws an interception there to steal flex. 3rd down and 10. Kyle Williams throws it. Gets it to Botterman, but Botterman's tackled for a loss by Odion Muldoon. And just not comfortable in that pocket whatsoever. Duck football to punt this one away. Masturbator return this one up to the 28. Oxlong, the gun, throws it quickly to Martinelli, who's down the sideline. Made one defender miss. It's a good chunk there. Forest Lions hunting again. Near midfield. Oxlong to throw. Gonna go deep, looking for more. More cannot hang on to it. Had a step on the defense, it looked. That's a tough drop for Henry Moore. Incomplete, 2nd and 10 coming up. And across the middle, it's Martinelli who makes one miss and has the end zone in his sights. Will get it. 2nd touchdown for David Martinelli, the pizza man as they call him. That was a huge catch over the middle, just splitting the defenders. Wallabies have absolutely no answer, are reeling, whatever cliche you want to use. Down by 58 here midway through the 3rd quarter. So, and then I mentioned 3 undefeated teams, and you still have the Fort Lauderdale Flamingos, a absolute force to be reckoned with. So those are 4 teams to watch out for. Be curious to see when the Silver Eagles and Aliens match up. As Williams is hit as he throws once again. 2nd and 10 coming up. Williams, the throw wide open as Botterman down the sideline. Has a first down. Met hard, though, by depressing up to the 28-yard line. See if the Wallabies can get something moving here. 14-yard gain on that play. Williams to throw again, just gets rid of it to the running back, and that is tackled right at the line of scrimmage by Spate Sabor. Williams to throw, gets rid of it. Botterman has enough. No, 3rd and inches coming up for the Wallabies, so we might see a 6-2. Yes, we will. Watch out for Jalen Smith on that left side there. Williams, the throw. Looking for Smith the third, but incomplete. Well covered by the victorious Lions. And I think the Wallabies are going to punt this one away. Yes, they will. And this one will not be returned. Thankfully. Lions take over at the 20-yard line. Ray to Oxley's left. Frosty to his right. The gun throwing for it. Has to get rid of it quick, though, and Martinelli wanted nothing to do with that football. 2nd and 10 coming up. Back in the same looking formation, just flipped around. Oxlong gonna throw. One deep, looking for more. Past everyone to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, victorious Lions. Moore with his 3rd touchdown, I believe, of the night. 4 catches, 184 yards. Have a day, my guy. Lions will go up 65-0 with that PAT. Kyle Williams in the gun, throwing, and throws an interception to Peter Lewis. Peter Lewis with the INT, the S10 pickup, longtime line, career line, actually. Force lines the ball back, and Troy Frosty going to run for it, weaving through everyone, and he's got a 6-pointer. Troy Frosty had a big rushing touchdown earlier. This one for 33 yards, going to put the Lions up 71-0. PAT pending. Ito. 10 touchdowns for the victorious Lions and 1 safety. That's how we get to where we are right now. Wallabies have not been able to do much on offense, not been able to do much on defense. Jalen Smith returns this one out again. We wind down the third quarter. See if the Wallabies can break this goose egg or not. It's Williams with an empty set. Going to throw. Just gets rid of it. Incomplete. To the right sideline. Defense coming after him right again there. That defensive line for the Lions is really good. And a swarm of DL chasing Williams. He just gets rid of it. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Wallabies. Pass the Botterman complete, but a short pickup on that left side. Gains about 3 or 4. That's going to make it 4th down and 6. Duck football. Going to pump this one away. Back on offense are the Lions. Oxlong. And hand this off to Frosty, who's weaving and gets a good gain. That's about 14 or 15 yards for Frosty there. It was 1 yard away from the century mark. See if he gets it here. Going on this play. Oxlong passing wide open is Blaze Boss. Boss has to come back to catch it, but nobody around him. Lions score another touchdown. This one a pass to Blaze Boss. Oxlong ever more approaching that 300 touchdown mark. And he's well on pace this season to be the career touchdown thrower in super casual history. Williams to throw. Incomplete. Well overthrown on that right side. 2nd and 10 coming up as we are just a little bit into this 4th quarter. Williams gets rid of it. Botterman on the catch. Fed immediately by Peter Lewis after a gain of 4. 3rd and 6 coming up now. Williams to throw. And incomplete there. Knocked down by, that's Pinky A-hole. Duck football out again to punt this one away. Bader to return this one. He can pick up the ball. And gonna get tackled down at the 18. Strong high formation for Oxlong. Going to pitch it to Frosty. Frosty with some blocks. And gets the 1st down past the 30. And I think that's a 100 yards plus for Mr. Troy Frosty. Yes, it is. Only took him 6 carries. Has a couple touchdowns. Productive outing from Frosty. Go to him again. And Troy Frosty gets a gain of about 7. 2nd and 3 coming up for Vancouver. Long counter to Frosty. Frosty weaving through up the middle. And he is gone. Troy Frosty having a game here. Couple touchdowns in the 2nd half and just 200 yards. Just only on 8 carries. PAT is good. The rookie is looking good. Zuko Ito kicks this one away. Vancouver victorious lines not only passing it well, running it very effectively, also they have cruised to an 86-0 lead. You're midway through this fourth quarter. Throw left side, incomplete. Empty set for Williams. Gonna throw. Has to get rid of it quick. Oh, had a receiver wide open in stride, but misfires due to the pressure. That's a tough break for the Wallabies. Make it 3rd and 10 now. There's a throw, incomplete. Lewis in on the coverage, who had that interception earlier. So we'll see. Oh no, we won't see duck football. We're gonna see the offense out here. It's gonna be a super costly turnover on downs if Williams doesn't convert. And he gets strip sack. Otterman recovers it. Sean Dawkins in on that tackle sack there, and that'll give the Lions the ball. 1st and goal to go. With Frosty. Frosty tackled after a gain of 6. 2nd and goal now. In the gun, it's Ox. He's pitching it to Kylie Ray, and Kylie Ray scores. Touchdown, Vancouver on the fullback pitch out of the shotgun. Not your conventional play, but Kylie Ray making it happen. Gain of 4 gives the Lions a 93-point lead after this EAT, and they are just 1 touchdown away from an even 100. We'll see if they can get it here. This wouldn't actually be the only 93-0 game, as we had a 93-0 Flamingos Knights game just a couple weeks ago. Or, no, last week, actually. 2-minute warning approaching for Williams and company. Back to pass. Gets rid of it to the Bonnerman running back for a gain of 3. 2-minute warning now. 2nd and 7 as the Wallabies are on their own 15. Looks like a Hail Mary formation maybe. Williams can't get rid of the ball, or does get rid of the ball just in time. Can't do much with it. 3rd and 7 coming up. He's not been very good on 3rd down. We'll see if that changes here. Throws, incomplete. 4th down and 7, and they are going for it. But this is going to be very costly if they do not convert. Williams is in the pistol. Drops back, throws it quick. Wide open is Bonnerman, who spins and gets the 1st down. Big pickup, clutch, 4th down conversion. Bottom is Bonnerman from Williams. Shut it down for the Wallabies. Kyle Williams going to throw. And gets it off to Bonnerman despite the pressure. That's a gain of about 6. 2nd and 4 as the Wallabies use their 1st timeout of the half. Williams gets a snap. Throws. And Bonnerman open on that left side. Wallabies use their 2nd timeout. Clock stop at 1:34. Wallabies have another 1st down this drive. Williams to throw. Going left side again. Bonnerman with the catch. Gain of about 4. No timeouts for the Wallabies. Very quick timeout usage here. They have no more means of stopping the clock for the remainder of the game. Williams going to dump this off to Bonnerman, but that is a TFL by Pinky A. Hull. 3rd and 7 now. The Wallabies. Williams to throw, and throws an interception to Odion Muldoon with 1:11 on the clock. No more timeouts. The Lions are going to kneel this one out and come away with a win. Too much defense and way too much offense for this Wallabies team to handle. Wallabies drop to 0-5, and the victorious Lions advance to 5-0. final 93-0. Great game from Oxlow. Found a few different receivers there for multiple touchdowns. Loverhammer had that safety and a couple sacks. And of course, a Lewis interception, a deep pressing interception, I think that one? Odeon Muldoon interception. And now we'll move on to Dev League. I'm going to ping the squads here. First up, we have Narwhals at Kings. I will ping the squads here. We're still live, right? I don't know why it's looking weird on the preview in Discord. Either way, we'll get this one set up here as we travel to Memphis. We're going to have a nice day for football. No conditions to speak of as we head to Carolina. Experts in this one say Memphis are the favorite. I find that hard to believe. The Narwhals have been a very good team this season. Under the lights of Memphis, Kings play host to the Narwhals. They're going to start out with the ball first. Taking this one away is Bonnerman. We will get Dev League Week 5 underway here. Michael Jordan Jr. set to return this one, and Kings will take over at their own 37. Ben Bones to throw, and Alton Onerson with the catch. Quick gain and a quick first down for Memphis. Bones to throw and throws it away, I guess. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Oh, done. Throwing, and Alton Onerson again with the catch. His favorite targets, moving the sticks up to the Makariri 37. And Bone to throw. Going right side, it's Brandon Gunner. Gunner's first catch is good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Bones in the gun. The throw has some time, gets it off to Sixto Lazen as running back, and that's a good pickup. Down to the 22. Memphis with an opening drive here that's very methodical. 5 wide receivers. Bones with some time going across the middle. It's O'Connor. Oliver O'Connor with his first catch in this game. Good catch from him. It's a 1st and goal to go. Bones hands it off to Lazen. Sixto Lazen with a carry for a couple. I think it's 2nd and goal now. In the gun. Got Lazen to his right. 4 wide receivers split out. He's going to drop back to pass. Throws and incomplete. Had a receiver. Had somebody open to the left side, but incomplete. 3rd and goal to go. See if the Narwhals defense can make a stand here. They've been kind of thrown all over on this drive so far. As Bones going to dump it off to Lazen. Will he have enough? No, he stops short. 1 yard short. I believe they're going to bring on Ryan Cogswell to kick a chip shot. 18-yarder. Cogswell's kick is up and good. Memphis Kings had an amazing drive going, but are stopped 1 yard short by this Narwhals defense. Take the lead, though, 3-0, kicking it back to Kaiser Washington and company. Bruno Bruchurati return this. Narwhals have the ball on their own 32 to start out on offense. Washington dropping back, throwing, going to Judaped Panda, who's down the sideline, makes a defender miss, and is finally tackled by the last defender on that Kings secondary. Gain of a 34, up to the 34 as well. Narwhals hunting. As Washington going deep across the middle, and Bruno Bucciarati catches it right in the end zone. Touchdown, Akureyri Narwhals. They take the lead 6-3. Otterman's PAT is good. 7-3 game here. Narwhals striking fast, only needing 2 plays. They were some good ones. Memphis has a chance to respond back, though, down by 4. Gordon Jr. gets this one up to the 31. Bones has to throw it quickly, but gets sacked. Strip sacked and loses the handle on the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 22, or at the Memphis 22. Narwhals have a chance to add on even more to the lead thanks to the turnover. It's Washington to throw, and Alex Schaefer behind the defense catching it for a touchdown. Narwhals go up in this one 13-3. The AT is good. And Memphis trailing by 11 now. See if they can recover from that lost fumble. They start this drive on their own 36. Bones passing it effectively, just not holding on to the ball effectively this season. Has a lot of fumbles, as just gets rid of it that time. Pressure was coming fast. Bones now in the pistol. Throw. Throws it right or left side to Quays Rich. And Rich has a gain of 4. 3rd and 6 coming up for this Kings offense. To his right, Bones under center. Has some time thrown across the middle. Wide open is Alton Onerson. And that's a fresh set of downs for Memphis. They are just past midfield now. Bones and company looking to make something happen. They're out in the goal line formation. They're throwing. Has some time. Going across the middle. Gets it to Gunner. It's not an easy catch to make with CU at the top. Draped all over him. Memphis inside the 15 as we have what will be the final play of the first quarter. Nope, they don't get it off, I guess. Second quarter underway here in Memphis. Kings trailing by 11, but are looking at the red zone. They're at their Narwhals 14, and this is a throw to Gunner. Gunner ducks out, though, after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Gun. Bone. Drops back to pass. Throws incomplete. Receiver wanted nothing to do with that ball, I guess. 3rd down and 5. Last time in this red zone. Narwhals stopped the Kings on the 1 yard line on 3rd down. We'll see what they do this time. It's Bones to throw. And Quays Rich coming down with the touchdown. Big catch for the Kings. They get back to within one score. Cogswell in to pick this one, and it is good. 10-14 here. Memphis hanging with the one of the best teams in Dev League in the Narwhals. Just to give you guys a idea of where we're at going into this game, the Narwhals are 3-1, the Kings 1-3, and then the two teams we'll see next both at 2-2. So we'll see which of those two teams next, the Nightmares or the Vipers, advance to 500. And here we're seeing if the Narwhals can maintain a lead in the standings. Underneath route to Boucherati is good for 8. 2nd and 2 coming up. Clock keeps rolling as we are a minute or so into this second quarter. Washington steps back, has to get rid of it, and does just barely. Pressure was coming fast for him. 3rd and 2 coming up. Kings looking to make a stop here. Narwhals offense been really good this game as Williams with the carry and some space. Huge pickup on 3rd down and 2, gets it to the 45, 1st down and 10 after that 16-yard run by Malik Williams. Washington under center is going to throw. Has a bunch of time, but no, was strip sacked himself, and Botterman picks it up at the 48 of the Narwhals. So Bones lost the fumble on a sack. This time it's Washington, and the Kings have a chance to take the lead on this drive. Bones going to throw it to Onerson, but nearly intercepted there. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Bones in the gun. Gets the snap, drops back, dumps it off short to Sixto Lazin, who has enough for the 1st down. Good catch by the running back, Sixto. Shut it down for Memphis to work with. As Bones going again, going out to that left side. It's Alton Onerson who makes one miss. He's down the sideline, ducks out at the 16. Alton Onerson, a favorite target for this QB, Ben Bones. Bones looking to pass again here. 2.5 minutes left in this quarter. Bones across the middle, gets it to Gunner. Gunner going to be stopped short of the goal line. Does get the 1st down, though. 1st and goal to go at the 4. Bones. Misdirection to Lazin. And that's a gain of 2 or 3. 2nd and goal. Get the 2-minute warning in Memphis. Memphis 1 yard away from pay dirt. Last time they were this close, though, Narwhal stopped them short. Scored a touchdown on the previous offensive possession, and then there's a pitch to Lazin, who gets stripped, and the Narwhals recover it. So the fumbles strike again for the Memphis Kings, and the Narwhals have the ball now at their own 3-yard line. Washington to throw across the middle, incomplete though. 2nd and 10. Do have a safety watch, folks. See if the Kings bring the pressure or not. Washington to throw. And Boucherati across the middle has the 1st down and then some. Gives the Narwhals some breathing room up to the 18-yard line. Washington to pass. Going deep, looking for Boucherati, but incomplete. Or no, that was Panda, excuse me. Good coverage by the Kings. Stops the clock at 1:31. 2nd down and 10 for Akuriri. Washington has to get rid of it quick and does to Ryan LeCavalier. His 1st catch of the game, makes one defender miss and ducks out near the 40. Good pickup there. Way to get out of bounds near the end of that play. Fresh set of downs for the Narwhals. Washington. Throw left side, out route LeCavalier again. That's a good gain of 8. Clock keeps rolling though. Narwhals have a chance to extend their 4-point lead. Washington to throw. Has to get rid of it quick and does, but ball's incomplete. Kings were hunting for Washington. We'll see a 3rd and 2 coming up. Washington to throw. Gets strip sacked. And the Kings recover. So we've seen 2 teams with fumbles. Dan Green in on that fumble recovery. Memphis with all 3 timeouts, 61 seconds to work with. They have a chance to score here before the end of the half. There's Onerson on that left side out route. That's a gain of 9. Does not get out of bounds. Clock keeps moving. Bones in the gun. Gonna throw. Going deep. Incomplete. Clock at 42. I think this is in Cogswell range, although this is a long field goal, and it will not give the Kings a lead or a tie. Bones in the gun. Passing. Throwing quick. Incomplete. Left side to Alton Onerson. So we're going to see Ryan Cogswell out for a 48-yard field goal. We got ideal kicking conditions. This is a long kick, folks. Cogswell's kick is up and pushes it right. Might have been a little short. No good. So the Narwhals will get the ball back at their own 31, 35 seconds here. Watch out for Boucherati. He can break open the game if he wants. This time it's a throw short to Botterman, who makes one defender miss and tackled after a great gain. Gets past midfield. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds from Narwhal's first timeout. We're on the Memphis 47. They're throwing for it again. Washington almost throws an interception, though. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. 23 seconds for the Narwhals to work with. They don't have much for a kicker, so you have to think they're looking for 6 here. Washington dumps off short to his running back or fullback Botterman. Gets a nice block and up to the 29. Narwhals use their second timeout. 15 seconds here to work with. In the gun, it's Washington. He's back to pass. Has some time. Throwing it to Panda the second. And the Narwhals use their final timeout. We'll see if they bring out the field goal unit. They will. This is a 30-yarder. Good catch from Panda. Hit immediately, though. And Botterman's kick is up and right down the middle. 30-yarder is good, giving the Narwhals a 7-point lead. Botterman to kick this one away, and the Narwhals will start the second half with the ball as well, so they have a chance to extend that lead here. And Junior's return is good up to the 36. 2 ticks left in this game. We'll see if the Kings can do anything with it. Bones to throw, just dumps it off to Sixto Laz, and that will do it for the half. 17-10 here in Memphis. Close ball game. Could be anyone's ball game. Memphis playing the Narwhals tough, but it's the Narwhals out to a 7-point lead here on the road as they get the ball back. Washington has a lost fumble there, but no interceptions, so throwing it well, just maybe holding on to the ball a little too long. See if they can extend their lead. Watch out for Panda on the left side. Boucherati on the right. It's Washington, though, throwing it to Malik Williams, his running back on the flat. Gain of 4, 3rd and 6. Washington, plenty of time, throwing deep. Boucherati with a step, catches it in stride, and he is gone. Touchdown, Narwhals. EAT double doinks off and no good. We'll see if that comes back to haunt the Narwhals, but as it stands, they have a 13-point lead. You kick this one away. Michael Jordan Jr. turns it up to the 35. This with a 13-point deficit, their largest deficit in the game. Have a lot of work to do. 1st and 10. They're splitting everyone out. Bones throws it away. Left side, incomplete. Bones in the gun. Has some time throwing and gets to Michael Jordan Jr. for a gain of 9. 3rd and 1 coming up. They are not running it here. 5 wide receivers out there for Memphis. Bones. There's a flag. Might be an offsides. Michael Jordan Jr. coming down with a tough catch. It was an offsides, so the free play will be declined, or or stand. Penalty decline. Memphis up to the Narwhals 42 and driving. Oh, throw. Going wide open is Oliver O'Connor. Great catch from Oliver O'Connor. He's inside the 20, down to the 18. Memphis moving the ball here effectively. Bones to throw. Going into the end zone. Incomplete. Had a one-on-one matchup. Receiver just couldn't come down with it. 2nd and 10. Bones going to throw this one more time, and it's Michael Jordan Jr. on the comeback route. Can he get to the goal line? No. 1 yard short again, and we've seen this be a absolute black hole for teams to score from. See if the Kings can do it here. They're going to hand it off to Sixto who gets a block, but block gets shedded. 2nd and goal to go at the 1 again. And Bones on the counter, hands it off to Lazen, who loses a bunch, but the face mask is going to give him a few yards. 3rd and goal to go at the 3 now. Bones in the gun. It's like they're passing for it here. And they will. Throwing wide open, incomplete. That's a very tough drop, which would have been an easy touchdown. And the Memphis Kings are going to have to settle for 3. Cogswell had a miss earlier. This one is good from 20. And that is a 10-point game now here in Memphis. Yeah, the Kings are really good at dropping the ball on if you haven't watched a Dev League game since I've been streaming for the last 3 seasons. Boucherati on the return up to the 34-yard line, 33-yard line. Narwhals have a chance to break this one open, maybe make it a 3-score game. Washington to throw. And he's got a lot of time going for Le Cavalier. Great pickup near midfield. He's tackled. Fresh set of downs for the Narwhals. Washington back to pass. Has to get rid of it. Looking for Boucherati, and Boucherati catches it. Tackled immediately by Dan Green there. That's a tough catch to make. Hangs onto it though. Gets the Narwhals inside the red zone at the 18. Washington throwing for Panda. Incomplete. Memphis looking to make a stop, make a turnover happen. Narwhals looking to add on their lead. Great game from Kaiser Washington. 3 touchdowns, 14 for 20, and 317 yards. As Washington going to throw it in the end zone, and Judah Pet Panda coming down with it. Panda, 3 catches, 68 yards, and a touchdown there on that last one. Makes it a 17-point game with the PAT for the Narwhals. Memphis not in panic mode yet, but they're going to have to make some touchdowns happen on offense and some stops happen on defense. Otterman kicks this one away. Michael Jordan Jr. on the return. Now, with no one behind him, it's Ben Bones to throw and gets Alton Onerson, who jukes and gets up to midfield. Good quick hitter play for the Kings, and they're going to need a few more of those. Throws. Otterman behind the line of scrimmage loses a couple. That's quite the play. 2nd and 12 coming up. Again with an empty set for Bones. No love for Lazen, but Bones going to find Botterman over the middle. Somehow Botterman snagging that throw that wasn't that great. Gets the catch, and we get to the end of the 3rd quarter, 4th quarter here. Memphis down by 17. They are driving, though, at the 33. The throw, and throws it away. Didn't like what he was seeing. Felt some pressure. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Bones to throw. And looking for Onerson. Wide open, who jukes and It's a great pickup to the 14-yard line. Kings have kind of struggled in the red zone a little bit. And Bones trying to change that here. Barely gets rid of the ball. I thought he was going to get strip sacked again. Second and 10 instead. Bones just gets rid of it. It's Alton Ornerson coming back to the ball and scoring. Touchdown, Memphis. They are on the board for 19. P18 pending. Could make this a 10-point game yet again early on in the fourth. Kick is good. The Narwhals are going to get the ball back here. Narwhals have been running their offense effectively. Kings haven't really been able to stop it. We'll see if have the Narwhals seal it on this drive, or the Kings maybe get the ball back and give their offense a chance to get it even closer. It's Washington with Williams behind him. He's back to pass and throws it underneath the Panda. Panda catches it in stride with some space. He's down the sideline. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. He's to the 10. He is gone. Juniped Panda icing this game. Quick score for the Narwhals. And that's going to put them up by 16 here. Panda had that previous touchdown. Getting another one on a huge play. Ottoman's PAT no good though. 36-20. Still early in the fourth quarter, but Memphis is not going to have a good time if they can't make stops happen. Michael Jordan Jr. to return this one. Kings take over at the 33. They don't really have that quick-hitting offense like the Narwhals do with Boucherati and Panda. See if that changes here. It's Bones in the gun. He throws it deep, and Oliver O'Connor catches it. Doesn't have the wheels, but gets a huge catch nonetheless. As I was talking about, no deep threat. All the way down to the 35. Fresh set of downs for the Kings. Bones has to get rid of it quick, and does to Alton Ornerson, who ducks out after a gain of 8. Clock stopped at 3-3-4. Second and 2 coming up for Memphis. Watch out for the 6'2 of the Narwhals. Bones in the gun, pitches it to the fullback, and that is not enough for the first. Gets a yard. Unique play. 3rd and 1 coming up. Bones throwing for it. Going out to Gunner. Gunner catches it and has the first, but is swallowed up immediately. Brought down at the 20. Memphis with 20 points, but down by 16. They need a touchdown right here, right now. Bones to O'Connor. Oliver O'Connor gets the first down and up to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal to go. Good game from O'Connor so far. No touchdowns for him yet. We'll see if they find him here. It's Bones. The throw. Going to Ximenez. That's only a gain of a yard. We're approaching the 2-minute warning. Memphis got to work quickly here. As Bones just gets a snap off. Throwing to the end zone, overthrown. Had a wide open receiver, just couldn't find him. 3rd and goal, definitely 4-down territory for Memphis. All wide receivers split out here. It's Ben Bones throwing, and Alton Ornerson coming down with the ball in the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis Kings. And they're not going for 2. That's interesting. So the PAT is good. 27-36. That keeps it a 9-point game. And they're playing it straight. Okay, this is interesting. I thought they would have had to onside kick it, but it's being played straight up. Boucherati on the return. Narwhals ahead by 9. And absolutely ice this game if that Panda touchdown earlier that I called didn't do it before. Washington. Roll Boucherati on that left side, and I think he's got enough for a first down. He does. Memphis burns their first time out. Boucherati, great game for him. 6 catches, 163 yards. Washington. Roll as Williams. Oh, no, it's incomplete, and that stops the clock at 1:41. Kaiser Washington in the gun. He's throwing left side wide open to Cavalier, and he's got the first down and then some down the sideline. Is anyone going to catch this man? Yes, they do, but not until the 12-yard line. Memphis uses their second timeout, but the Narwhals all the way down to the 12. Fresh set of downs for them. Great game from Cavalier. Washington with all kinds of time. Throws it underneath to Boucherati. Boucherati followed up for a gain of 2. Memphis using their final timeout here. They have no means of stopping the clock. They're down by 2 scores. It's not looking good for the Kings. And off to Williams, and Williams cuts it in. Has he got enough for the first? Yes, he does. Wow, that was a generous spot. And that will do it. Victory formation for the Narwhals is we're going to see a 36-27 game here in Memphis. Great game played by all, but the Narwhals offense was just too much for this Memphis Kings defense, and that was kind of the difference. Narwhals looking like a great team here, maybe an early favorite. They are 4-1 in the season. Memphis going to drop to 1-4, but Memphis been playing teams pretty tight lately, so I don't know if I don't know if they're going to go away quietly either, despite being at the bottom of the board. Don't go anywhere. Next game we'll have Nightmares and Vipers. This one in Omaha. And Washington with another monstrous game. Been such an electric QB in the Dev League. Of course, Boucherati and Panda too. Favorite targets of Washington's. And our final game of Week 5, our final Dev League game, the Omaha Vipers playing host to the Barcelona Nightmares as they come across the Atlantic. We've got a cloudy night game with a little bit of wind. Nice night for football in Omaha. Experts have this one as a pretty even split here. So let me ping the teams and we'll get this one rolling shortly. Alright, looks like TLK is pinging the Nightmares. Well, we got a pretty even game here, so maybe I'll do a prediction. And you got a couple minutes to wager some channel points here. 3 of the 4 devs siding with the Vipers. Barcelona being picked by James, and the odds makers saying Omaha. But last game we saw the Narwhals as the underdog, and they played very well and ended up winning in Memphis. Maybe the odds are wrong here too. I see that a lot in Dev League games, if I'm being honest. set to kick this one away is Karis Askers of Barcelona. Why is the audio hating me for Firefox? I don't know what that means. Kevin Higgins on the return. And Omaha. Got him now. Really follow. Anyway, Nightmares can't make the stop there. Kevin Higgins on the catch. Gain of 14. Insky going to work in the gun. Insky to throw. Has some time going underneath the Higgins again, and Higgins with another first down. Omaha doing a little bit of a methodical drive here early. Got a couple pass plays for some first downs. This time a run from Ruddy. That is a loss of a yard. He the throw gets it to Smoke Man Muscle. And it's Ruddy with another carry. Vipers up to the 36-yard line, moving the ball very well here. 2nd and 4 for Hinsky and company. And he's going to throw it wide open as Smoke Man Muscle makes one miss. Can he get the edge? No. Tackled by the last possible defender there. I think that's Dayton Sack on the tackle. 1st and goal to go at the 3. Hinsky looking to throw for it again. And he will lag, and I think that's a hold. Hinsky to throw. Eon Chambers with the catch. 2nd and goal at the 9 now. Hinsky throws it. Oh, receiver cannot come back to the ball in time. 3rd and goal to go for Omaha. See if the Barcelona Nightmares defense can make a stand. Hinsky with trips tight to his right. A throw to the end zone, incomplete. And receiver Kevin Higgins. 4th and goal to go. They will kick this one. Field goal attempt from Boderman is good. 26-yarder. No doubt about her. 3-0. As the Vipers take quite a bit of time off the clock there in their opening possession and get some points out of it. Gunther return it. It will be Kane Waddox under center for this Nightmares offense. 4-yard gain by Adam Jones on the carry though. 2nd and 6 at the 42. Waddox play action. See where it's going. It's going into the hands of Swansong Goose. Looking for Eric Gunther on that left side. And Goose comes down with the INT. Ruddy gets a carry to start the Omaha Vipers' 2nd possession. 2nd and 12. Hinsky throws. Boderman catches. Does he have enough for the first down? Yes, he does after that broken tackle. Shifty moves. well, not really a move, kind of just like a phase through the defender. Down to the 39. We're into the second quarter already. Game going by pretty quick. Omaha with a 3-point lead and a chance to add on to them. We resume play here. Insky in the pistol. Grips tight to his right, and we have a false start on Chuck Rounder. The solid offensive lineman for this Vipers team. It's going to set him back 5. Insky pitches to Ruddy, and Ruddy gets a yard. I think PCAS's talking about Swan Song Goose, the owner of the Mangoes, because if he was talking about somebody else, that'd be tampering. But just a guess. Third and 10. At the 39, Hinsky throwing the out route. It's Boderman. Does he have enough for the first? Yes, he does. Down to the 24-yard line. Clutch pickup for the Vipers. They move the sticks, and they're just using a lot of time and getting good yardage on these offensive possessions here, these first 2. Game for them. That carry from Ruddy gets 2. Now, no carry here in the works. It's Hinsky throwing. Has to get rid of it quick, and does. Incomplete, though. Hit as he throws. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Vipers, who don't have a kicker, so keep in mind this won't be a gimme field goal by any means. Hinsky looking to get the first down and not even risk it, but he is sacked. No first down to be had. Colin Porter in on the sack. That's going to set him down a bunch, and oh no, they're going for the 49-yarder. This is going to be ugly, folks. Actually, not that bad, but kick is short, well short. 49-yarder, no good. Barcelona going to take back over on offense. That Vipers cannot capitalize on the interception from Goose. Play defense again. That time Boderman stuffing Jones behind the line of scrimmage or right at it. No gain. 2nd and 10. Maddox to throw. Has some time. Gets it to Gunther, and Gunther's got the first down on the nice comeback route. Ball will be placed at the 44 as we get closer and closer to the 2-minute warning. Will they get the ball snapped in time? No. 2-minute warning in Omaha. Very low-scoring affair in eastern Nebraska. Maddox to throw. Incomplete. For a Bonnerman. 2nd and 10. Maddox. Throw. Pressure picked up nicely. Gets it to Gunther, but Gunther is swallowed up quick. Gain of 5, tackled immediately after catching it. Omaha used their first timeout. Interesting. Maybe trying to get the ball back before the half. And Waddick's going to hand off to Jones. Jones running for it. Going nowhere. Loss of a yard. Adam Jones. Not much doing there. Omaha calling their 2nd timeout. Harris Askers trying to pin him deep. And will not do so. That's an awful punt. I would cut that guy right now. 43-yard line is where the Vipers will take over. Insky. Pistol. Gonna throw through the left side. Incomplete. I mean, that's what you get when you draft a meme kicker, TLK. Insky. Throw. Left side wide open as Deion Chambers. Chambers ducks out right before the first down. I thought he would have gotten it. They'll stop the clock at 1:36, though. 3rd and 1 coming up for this Vipers offense. Improvement over body? Yeah, sometimes, I guess. As that almost is caught, almost intercepted, almost way overthrown. And they're going for it on 4th down. I love to see it. Goal line formation. We'll see how the 6-2 counters it. Insky throws it wide open as Galloway. A.J. Galloway picks up a clutch first down. I don't know why the clock has stopped. That makes no sense. 1st down and 10, though, at the 43. Quick flag. It might be an offside, so we'll see if Hinsky's got a free play. Dangerous throw. And it is a free play. Offsides on Bottoms Bonnerman. Moving them up 5. Hinsky in the gun. Throws, gets it to Deion Chambers. Chambers has some blocks. Ducks out at the 23. Zachary Hinsky doing a good job of kind of dinking and dunking. They are moved up the field quite nicely with 119 in this quarter. Hinsky going across the middle, but underthrows his man. Did not catch him in stride whatsoever. Incomplete. Now, shotgun. Zachary Hinsky with some time. Incomplete. Looking for running back, I believe, Ruddy. 3rd and 10 coming up. Again, they don't have a very good kicker, so I would still be a little weary of this field goal. Hinsky has to get rid of it quick and does. Incomplete to Higgins. Didn't want to throw to the left side where he had some receivers open because that's tradition. So this will be a 40-yard field goal. Big kick for Bonnerman. We're at 1:07 left in the quarter. Kick is up, and it's good. Just getting through the upright. And that's going to make it a 6-0 ball game here. A couple field goals for Omaha. 1:03 left. Barcelona 3 timeouts, so plenty of opportunities to score. Or definitely has an opportunity to score here before the end of the half. Returns it up to the 34. Waddox under center in the weak eye. He's throwing. Has good protection. Then it breaks down. Gets it to Brylan Moffitt. Despite the coverage. And they flip the field. Omaha territory. Here Barcelona comes. Down to the 42. Fresh set of downs. They did just use their first timeout though. Waddox throwing again. Slinging. Thomas Ferguson catches it. Breaks free. Up to the 10-yard line. Clock is moving now though. Barcelona driving their best drive of the game so far. It's Waddox to throw again. Has to get rid of it quick and does. Almost throws an interception. Clock stops at 32 though from that incompletion. Waddox having a decent game despite ignoring that interception, and almost throws another one there to Goose on that left side. Intended for Gunther. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up for Barcelona. Well within Kara's Astor's field goal range, but you have to think they want to get 6. Waddox throwing to that right side. Malachi Booth catches, but tackled immediately. Good open field tackle there. Not easy to do. Kara's Astor's will line up for a 21-yarder. Kick is up and right down the middle, so we've seen 3 field goals, 2 from Omaha, 1 from Barcelona. And Omaha still with a 3-point lead, but we only have 11 ticks in this second quarter. Very low-scoring affair in this one. Higgins going to return this one up to about the 21. And Hinsky might have 1 or 2 more plays for the end of the half. He's got to get rid of it quick and almost throws an interception. I believe the Nightmares start with the ball to start the second half, so you have to think they got a little bit of momentum, picking up points near the end of this quarter. Hinsky throws it to a Bonnerman, and that will do it for the second quarter play. Into the locker room we go, 6-3. Close one here. So hopefully you all are enjoying it. As Bonnerman going to be set to kick this one deep. Into return, Eric Gunther. Fresh set of downs. All placed at the 34-yard line. It's Waddox handing it off to Jones with a spin move. That's a 4-yard gain. And 6. Wrong eye. Waddox is throwing out of it. Has some time. Going across the middle. It's Eric Gunther. I thought he was going to break it big, but it's Swan Song Goose in on the tackle there. First down and 10. Driving up to the 38 of Omaha. Waddox throwing effectively. Looking for Ferguson there. That's incomplete. Tough drop. 2nd and 10. Waddox throws it away. Didn't like what he was seeing, I guess. 3rd down and 10 now. We have a flag. Twerky McDingberry tagged for the false start. That'll move the Nightmares back 5. Ball be placed on the 43. 3rd and 14 for Wadix, who's throwing. Has some time. Going for Moffitt, and he comes down with it. Rylan Moffitt making a tough catch. That picks up the 1st down for Barcelona. Well within Kara's Asker's field goal range now. Might be going for 6. It's Jones for a gain of 2. High formation. Maddox. The throw over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for Ferguson there. 3rd and 8 coming up. Maddox out of the eye. He's going to throw over the middle again, and this time Ferguson does come down with it. Touchdown Barcelona, the first touchdown we have in this ball game. Nightmares take the lead for the first time in this game. Kevin Higgins returns this one up to the 20. And now Omaha trailing for the first time in this ball game. Looking to answer. They haven't scored a touchdown. Have to be thinking they're looking for more. Insky, the throw with a bunch of time. Going deep. And Bonderman catching it in like triple coverage. That's stupid. Gets a 1st down, gain of 20. 21, I guess. And Vipers running it with Ryan Reddy. Insy to throw. Left side, Damian Chambers with the drop. Would have had some space there, but only can catch it in triple coverage, not in open field. 3rd and 12 coming up. Insky throwing. Going short to Ruddy. Ruddy's got some space, but not enough. 4th and 2 coming up for a Bonderman punt. Bonderman kicks it. And that's going to basically be a touchback. Barcelona with a chance to extend their lead. The ball will be at the 20-yard line. Wadix been playing pretty effectively since that interception. He's throwing for it again. Going across the middle. That's incomplete. Hey, Paramore Cyclist. Thanks for the follow, my guy. Have you are you a player in the league? I don't recognize the handle. My apologies. And Wadix throws this one away, but the face mask gives the Nightmares a 1st down. Smoke Man Muscle. Let's go, Smoke. Can I nickname you Big Smoke? Get a number 9, a number 9 large. One with extra dip. As Eric Gunther, huge catch down that left sideline. That'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Let's get some 4s in chat, everyone. 4-point ball game. Barcelona does have the ball, though, at the Omaha 40. Maddox to throw. Going to the right, looking for Moffitt, incomplete. Omaha looking for a turnover, looking for a stop here. 3 and out, maybe. Barcelona trying to score 6. That would make it a 2-score game. And Thomas Ferguson on the left side is a short pickup of 2. 3rd and 8. Maddox in the eye. He's got Ferguson. He's got Moffitt. He's got Gunther out there. See who he finds looking for Ferguson. Incomplete. And so it will be a 4th down attempt. No, it's a punt. That is definitely a touchback on the Cares Astros punt. And Omaha's defense makes a stand. They take over at their own 20. Plenty of time to take the lead. Inski throwing to Deion Chambers, who catches it, ducks out right by the 1st down marker. 2nd and 1 coming up. Inski in the pistol, just gets rid of it. Chambers catches it, gets a block. Oh no, Higgins is like not gonna block there, I guess. That's too bad because Chambers might have been gone with that block. Good pickup for the 1st though. Ball at the 49. Time throwing, looking for Higgins. Swarm of nightmares there. Inski in the gun, throws it wide open as Boderman, and Boderman's got the 1st for a pickup of 12. Driving are the Vipers now into Barcelona territory. Barcelona looking to make a stop on D. It's Hinsky to throw, has to get rid of it quick, and does. Incomplete. Could have been strip sack there. That falls harmlessly to the ground. Hinsky, 50% completion. Not the worst, and Freddy's going to get a carry for 1 yard. That's 3rd and 9 at the 38. Everyone split out. A tight end and 4 wide receivers. It's Hinsky to throw. Has some time going across the middle. Wide open is Boderman, and Boderman sure hands as they come, I guess, with 55 catching. You love to see it, I guess. Ball down to the 21-yard line. Keeps rolling, though. Quick throw to the left side. It's Damian Chambers who gets a block, ducks out of bounds just past the 1st down marker. 1st and goal to go, just inside the 10-yard line. Vipers with a chance to take the lead. Hand it off to Ruddy. Ryan Ruddy's going to get a couple. 2nd and goal. Goal line formation again. Inski. Hand it off to Ruddy again. Ruddy with some space. Gets close. Not close enough. 3rd and goal to go on the inch marker. Inski's going to come out in the pistol. 6'2" incoming for the Nightmares. Run it with Ruddy, and he is stuffed. Brian Ruddy tackled by Joe Duncan. He hit the 2-minute warning. Just the goal line is just a black hole, and it's getting kind of ugly at this point. Inski quickly throw it. Gets rid of it. Throws an interception to Bonderman. That is a costly turnover. Not that it mattered much. Maddox to throw this one. Going deep. Incomplete. Wrong eye for the Nightmares as there's a flag. Okay, so that's a false start. Set them back 5. On a safety watch, folks. Maddox to throw. Has some time throwing. Interception! Swan Song Goose with his 2nd INT. What? Gets the Vipers the ball back at the 22-yard line. So Hinsky is going to have another chance. Gets it to Boderman on the right side. Gets out of bounds. Stops the clock. Omaha still with all 3 timeouts. 2nd and 2 at the 14. Hinsky looking to throw again. Oh no, it's going to be Ruddy on the run, and he's close to the 1st down. Man, it'd just be better if he lost yards at this point. 3rd and 2 coming up for the Vipers. Definitely 4-down territory for them. As Ruddy does lose yards that time. That's a down too late, I guess. 4th and 5 for Omaha And here's their offense. The throw is Hinsky. Has to get rid of it quickly. Deion Chambers catches it. Doesn't get the block, but ducks out of bounds. And here we go. Inside the goal line again. Or inside the 5-yard line for the Vipers. It's a fullback dive. Boderman scores! The fullback dive works with the Boderman. And Omaha takes the lead with 1:07 on the clock. You have to wonder if they left too much time for Waddox and company. PAT is good. 13-10, and we've had a really tight ball game all game long. Barcelona held on to a 10-6 lead for most of the third quarter and almost all of the fourth quarter. Omaha regains the lead. We have 1:04 on the clock for Hayne Waddox and the Barcelona Nightmares offense. So many weapons with Moffitt and Gunther and Ferguson. We'll see what happens. Waddox to throw. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. Waddox under center. Gonna throw. And looking for Gunther. Incomplete. Swan Song Goose just having a game, willing this Vipers defense to a victory. Third down. Hayne Waddox to throw. Looking left side. Gunther again. Cannot connect though. I think Goose was once more hunting. 4th down and 10. This could be it for the Nightmares. Waddox is going to get rid of it to Jones, but that's not nearly enough. Barcelona Nightmares have all 3 timeouts. It looks like the Vipers are passing. I wouldn't say GG yet. This is I just wouldn't yet. I mean, if you saw the Twisters Knights game, just yeah. Hinsky in the pistol, 2nd and 4. He's throwing for it. Throws and gets it to Smoke Man Muscle to seal this one up. Victory formation for the Vipers. They will kneel this one out, but it will not matter. 13-10 is your final. Omaha defends their home turf. So, to give you a recap of the Dev League, with this, the Omaha Vipers advance to 3-2. The Barcelona Nightmares will drop to 2-3. They just kind of flipped their 2 and 3 overall in the standings, respectively, with Narwhal still at the top. And thank you all so much for tuning in. I will lay out the prediction before I forget, and we will call it a night. Kind of a longer one, but that's what happens when the Wallabies play.